running backs going opposite of where the ball's going. The quarterback will be a big part of the run game. And, have very big offensive line, very talented. Very much a discipline game, if you will. It's not necessarily option, but you better know what you're looking at. Otherwise, you'll get caught up in the wash and be on the wrong side of it. So, defensively, once again, they're pretty tried and true to what they do from the time I've been around them and scouted them and watched them. So, it's been a little hit and miss with our offense against their defense. Sometimes we're on fire. Other times it catches. So it'll be interesting to see how that chess match goes. I like our game plan for it right now, and it'll come down to the boys taking care of business.
What improvements or what do you hope to see out of your boys tonight?
I would like to see us, just finish, really. I mean, you look at last week, I was really happy with the special teams. I thought that was the first game that we didn't make any of those blunders, and we didn't really make any huge plays on special teams, but we definitely put some pressure on the other team with some of the stuff that we do. So, I'm very happy about that. Defensively, just the yardage deal. 21 points. Having 7 points late in the fourth against Homedale is what I would want. Not giving up those last 14. So, just find a way to finish those plays and finish those drives. And offensively, just keep it rolling. The big plays are so exciting.
Well, the O-line gave Parker more time than he had all year, and it shows.
And it should loosen some people up. And our run game's pretty potent as it is. We've had 100 yards every game this season so far. So I'd like to see us run the ball. They seem to run the ball quite a bit. Well, they do run the ball quite a bit, but they seem to bleed the clock fairly well. They're not getting a ton of plays on offense. So it's going to be interesting. Could be a fast game. Could be a really fast game. It's hard to say.
Well, we look forward to it. Should be great weather, and like I said, we'll make the trip down there and make the most of it.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Coach Knowles, thanks for joining us once again here on the Yokes Fresh Market pregame show. We'll continue with more right after this.
Sandpoint Super Drug is conveniently open 7 days a week with all the essentials you need. Stop by their pharmacy, immune support area, nutrition center, or shop for household and hardware items. You can always call ahead to order your prescriptions online. They have in-store pickup, free in-town delivery, and curbside pickup. In their expanded hardware department, you'll find the things that you need for all of your home projects. Ask about their contractor discount. Sandpoint Super Drug is here to help. Located on 5th Avenue in Sandpoint.
Wherever you're headed, Columbia Bank has the people and resources to help you get there. Longtime experts, lifelong nice people, and real humans answering their phones. Columbia Bank is committed to providing all the services required to help build strong Northwest community. Recently awarded the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Northwest, Columbia Bank is also a proud supporter of...
Dinner took a little longer than I wanted to.
Stop by any branch.
I can't hear you, though.
Online at columbiabank.com.
Can you hear me?
As harvest time approaches, it's always exciting to think about the upcoming vintage grapes.
Yeah.
It's also an appropriate time to reflect on the great summer we've had and give thanks to the many loyal patrons of Andre Wine. We are offering our 2020 Syrah as September's Wine of the Month and invite you to come enjoy nice afternoon or evening in the friendly confines of our tasting room located at 301 Cedar in downtown Sandpoint. Our cuisine, paired with one of our award-winning wines, is a great way to cap off just about the week. We'd love to see you, so come join us at the Andre Wine.
For all your shopping needs, the place to go is your Fresh Market. They've got it all under one roof. Every store they down. A meat department with certified Hereford beef and fresh seafood. A truly fresh produce department. Your all-in-one pharmacy. General everyday items for your home and personal business. A nature's corner. A quality Yokes is part of your life and part of our community. Yokes Fresh Market.
All right, Bulldog football fans, we are back now live here on the Rock 103, KSBT 97.1. Also joining us tonight, the folks in Bonners Ferry on 1450 AM KBFI, and we will be passing along updates just like we did last week for you Badger fans for the home game between the undefeated Badgers and the unvictorious East Valley football squad. Jay Vandenberg is with me now. I almost said in the booth, but of course we're at Lewiston. We don't get to be in the booth. We are on top, on the roof.
Yeah, thank God there's no rain, right?
Yeah.
Remember a couple years ago, Chris and I were down here, and it was just rain. You couldn't even keep stats. Things were blowing. It was a pretty stormy night. But, yeah, we're down in Lewiston. It is like, a nice summer day. It's really warm up here. It's a little breezy, but, boy, what great weather for football.
Yeah, I came up a few hours ago, or got here a few hours ago, and it was 76 degrees here. And as I was telling the fans a few minutes ago, Jay, it does not smell like Lewiston this evening. So it's the first time in my life that I've been here.
Lewiston.
But anyway, it is a perfect night for football. It could get a little chilly by the end of this one, but it's actually a perfect fall evening here in Lewiston. The Bulldogs are here, of course, in their road white uniforms, red helmets, and red pants. The Bengals in their very dark purple. It seems their purple gets darker every year. Home uniform.
It really was over by the end of the third quarter. Lewiston did put some points on the board, late in the game to make the score a little closer than it actually was. But Layton has that Alta. Layton beat Alta earlier in the season by 27-20. And Lewiston took it on the chops against Layton, and obviously we lost that close one, 16-15 to Alta. So we're in a good situation. I think if we come out here and play well and execute, I think it's nice to get off the snide. We got our first win last night against a really good, tough Homedale team. Now they're 10th in the state now after their loss. Sandpoint falls in right behind them, about 14th in the max prep rating, number 2 in the 4A. Homedale still is ranked number 1 in the 3A.
Yeah, that was they had some tough guys. That's what the coaches told me after the games. I mean, they have some tough kids, and they had a great receiver and a great quarterback. Nearly came back, but the Bulldogs got the homecoming win. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going as Sandpoint will receive to start this game. It's just glad to have you Bulldog fans along with us this evening, and I know we give Lewiston a hard time about being up here on the roof, but at least we get to still do this.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob.
There's Idaho TV up here. There's our local guys up here. There's filmers for both teams up here. It's more crowded every year.
Yes. I've seen worse, Bob. It's we still got some elbow room here.
And I too have been here in the driving range on the roof and thought we weren't going to make it through the night. But, so this is very, very pleasant compared to some of those past experiences.
Organic Seafood in Deer Park, Washington. Northwest Advantage, an affordable and efficient livestock feed.
Ting wants you to have amazing internet for less. With support from the federal ACP program, we're offering qualified households a $30 discount on their internet bill. Home Fiber 50 package. Lightning fast fiber internet is perfect for streaming and gaming. Now available at an incredibly low price. See if you qualify for this offer by visiting tinginternet.com/ACP offer. That's tinginternet.com/ACP offer.
All right, we are back to Lewiston where the Bengals lead the Bulldogs 13-0. I've got a score report for you Badger fans. I'll give you in just a moment. Kick comes down, taken at the 5-yard line, return up to the 10, 15, 20, about the 21, 22-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. The Badgers in Bonners Ferry, 20-yard rushing TD by Michael Bolschweiler and Cleo Hensley 2-point conversion, and they lead East Valley 8-0. And Jay, the Badgers are having a season. They're 4-0 and they're beating East Valley.
That is excellent. Good job for the boys up in Bonners Ferry.
About 6 minutes left there. We've got just 3:22 left here in Lewiston. 13-0 Bad Guys so far. 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs' own 21-yard line. Pettit, of course, Bulldog at quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it right up the middle where it's been hard-fought yards so far for the Bulldogs. They get 2 or 3 for Hughes.
Yeah, another dive up the middle, and Bulldogs barely get 2 yards there on that first down carry. It's just, I don't know.
2nd down and 8. See if the Bulldogs spread it out a little bit more. They have 3 receivers bunched up to the right, 1 to the left. Pettit looking to the right. Now he goes left, and it's to Hughes. It's caught. And he is going to pick up a 1st down and get down to about the 36-yard line. So great job by Hughes. After the catch, as the Bulldogs faked the wide receiver screen to the right, went to the fullback to the left, 1st down.
Yeah, just pretty good job of blocking out there by Wyland Durrell, who gets out there in the flat and leads the way for Joseph Hughes, who picks up 12 yards on that reception for Pettit.
Is that our first down? I think so. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 35-yard line. Pettit has 1 man in the backfield, trips to the right again. Takes the snap, looking right this time. It is caught at the 40 to about the 41-yard line, so a gain of about 6 for the Bulldogs on 1st down. Ari Vandenberg on the catch.
Little quick hitch to Vandenberg there as he comes the inside receiver, just turns around about 5 yards. Pretty well thrown ball there by Pettit. Vandenberg goes up and grabs it out of the air, turns around, picks up about looks like maybe 2 yards after the after reception, so it'll be 2nd down and long 3.
We'll give him 7. Down to 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. Pettit claps his hands, takes the snap, keeps it himself off the right guard. He's got a nice gain. He's got a 1st down. He's into Bengal territory all the way down to the Bengal 39-yard line and a Bulldog 1st down. And Jay, it looks like the Bulldogs have come to life on this position.
Yeah, they need to show something right there. Nice 24-yard quarterback draw there for Pettit. He looks to the left and then just tucks it off that right side behind Austin Smith and the right guard, Cameron Barrett. And does a good job of just keeping his leg driving, picks up 24 yards on that carry.
1st and 10. Sandpoint, obviously our deepest penetration of the night. Nearing the end of the 1st quarter. 1 man goes in motion. Pettit hands it to him off to the left side, and it's a short game, about 3 on the 1st down play.
Yeah, Max Frank there again, and that wing tee and just trying to get him around the edge. And the Bengals do a good job of just coming from behind. And as Frank tries to cut it up the field, he's trailed by a Bengal who drops him after about that 3-yard gain.
2nd down and 7 as we are inside of the minute to go in the quarter. We'll get a play, maybe 2 off here. Bulldogs driving. They're at the 36-yard line of Lewiston. Pettit takes the snap, play action pass. He is hit and dropped in the backfield, and he's going to go down, and it's going to be 3rd and long now.
Yeah, nobody blocked the defensive end. He just comes free. You know, that's the right tackle there. He's got to bump out and block somebody, and he just allows the defensive end to come on that just free. And Pettit has no time whatsoever to even get his eyes downfield to deliver the ball before he was snowed under.
All the way back to the 42-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 13. Last play of the quarter. Thrown out to Vandenberg. Vandenberg's looking to throw, and he does to Joseph Hughes, and it's incomplete. And it'll set up a 4th down play when we come back for your second quarter. But that's it for the first stanza with the score. Lewiston 13. The Bulldogs nothing. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
It's okay. Listen to our clients and then look for cost-effective, practical solutions that
for it or quick kick it with Parker Pettit, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. So 4th and 13. He takes the snap. He will punt, and it's a good punt. Off to the right side. It'll taken at the 7-yard line, and he fumbles. And there's a fight for the ball at the 2, and they're still pulling the players apart. So it's at the 1-yard line, and it is going to be
Bengals ball.
Lewiston's ball, but it's going to be 99 yards away from their goal. So great punt that time by Parker Pettit, who's been called in to do the punting duty here this evening. He got off a horrible one at the beginning of the game, and since then too, well, the second one was decent. That one was great, and the Bulldogs have pinned the Bengals back at their 1-yard line.
Yeah, boy, the Bengals haven't struggled against this defense. They've really just been able to just take advantage of getting to the outside, using some speed, see if the Bulldogs defense can come with a big stop.
Ottinger working out of his own end zone, and he throws the ball away, and it wasn't near anybody, and there's a flag finally. Jay has been trying to say, if I would shut up, that it was intentional grounding.
Yeah, that should be a safety right there.
So he's in his own end zone, just threw the ball away. I mean, it had to be 20 feet in the air. The referee's talking about what this is.
Personal foul, Sandpoint.
It's going to be a foul against the Bulldogs, and well, here we are at Lewiston, Jay.
Yeah, you know, a little extracurricular activities down on the down near the goal line, and you just got to keep your head. You got the Bengals just exactly where you want them on the 1-yard line, and you can't get caught up in the games in the trenches. And the Bulldogs just not keeping it together and really costing themselves here.
And what we thought was intentional grounding would have been a safety, but no, it's a personal foul against the Bulldogs, so it brings the ball all the way out to the 17-yard line. Here's a quick pass out to the right side. It's taken across the 25, maybe 26-yard line. Caught by number 14, Rylan Gomez. First time we've called his name this evening. Just underway in the second quarter, 13-0 Lewiston, as it's been all Bengals so far. Second down and 1. Hottinger with the ball, throws it across the way. It is caught right side. It's going to be a first down across the 30, out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So another Lewiston first down.
He's going to get about 6 yards on that little pitch and catch there. And Bengals doing nothing wrong, moving against this Bulldog defense pretty effortlessly.
So first and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Drew Hottinger, number 9. He hands it off to number 11 to the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, give him 5 yards on that first down carry.
Jared Jelinek on the carry. So it'll be a second down and 5. Bengals operate very quickly out of the no-huddle offense. Hottinger takes the snap, hands it off up the gut. And it's going to be a gain and probably another first down as on the second effort. It was 2nd and 5. He got about 8. First down, Lewiston.
Yeah, just able to run it up the middle. Again, number 5 there, 7 yards in a first down. Chris Ricard on that carry out towards the Bold, about towards the 50-yard line midfield position here for the Bengals. Is again just doing what they want up front and picking up first downs and moving the chains.
Hottinger looks to the sideline, gets the play, has 4 receivers to his left, fakes it that way and runs it to his right. He's across the 50 into Bulldog territory. Another first down. He's rolling off of Bulldog tacklers, and it gets down to the 36-yard line, and a Lewiston first down.
29 yards on that keeper by the quarterback. Does a great job of finding a nice seam off that right side and makes a few Bulldog tacklers miss. And another first down for the Lewiston Bengals.
They lead at 13-0 already. Takes to his left, throws deep to his right. It is caught at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a Bengal touchdown, 37-yard. Hottinger faked to his right. He looked to his left and had a man wide open deep. He caught it at the 10, faked out one Bulldog and walked into the end zone. It is 19-0 Lewiston.
Yeah, again, nice little pump fake out to the outside. The Bulldogs bite on it and allows number 11, Jared Jelinek, to come open free and get behind the safety in the corner and big touchdown play. And the Bulldogs, they need to wake up.
PAT is good, and just that fast here, early going second quarter. It's 20-0 Lewiston. We need a break. We're going to take a 60-second break and back to Bulldog football in 60 seconds.
The internet is the perfect choice for makers and dreamers looking to grow their small businesses. Our lightning fast fiber internet gives you the speed you need to be competitive. Far more reliable than cable, which lets you spend more time with your customers and less with customer support. Ting is designed to be scalable, so as your business grows, so can your internet's capabilities. And it's affordable too. Supercharge your small business with Ting Internet. To learn more, visit tinginternet.com/smallbusiness.
Sandpoint Superdrug is conveniently open 7 days a week with all the essentials you need. Stop by their pharmacy, immune support area, nutrition center, or shop for household and hardware items. You can always call ahead to order your prescriptions online. They have in-store pickup, free in-town delivery, and curbside pickup. In their expanded hardware department, you'll find the things that you need for all of your home projects. Ask about their contractor discount. Sandpoint Superdrug is here to help. Located on 5th Avenue in Sandpoint.
We are back to Bengal Field, where it's been all Bengals so far. A quick update for you folks in Bonners Ferry. Beginning of the second quarter, and the Badgers have scored again. Henry Willis on the TV. PAT is good. It's 15-0 Bonners over East Valley. Again, I apologize we're not able to bring you the Badger football game here tonight on KBFI, but bringing you updates. And so far, the Badgers looking pretty doggone good. Bulldog return is up to about the 21-yard line. Bulldogs haven't looked particularly good yet, Jay, but there's a lot of time left.
A lot of time in this game, but boy, it's just been awful. I mean, awful and awful.
Didn't see this coming.
I didn't either. Again, just the same scheme offensively doesn't seem to. You're just not getting any great plays on first down, trying to jam it up the gut against this pretty, not a real big team up front for the Bengals, but
I'd say
they're able
Homedale was much bigger.
they're getting off the ball and just nothing for the Bulldogs offense so far.
1st and 10, they call it the 22-yard line. 9:34 to play before halftime. Bulldogs in a hole, 20-0. Handoff off to the left guard, and it's going to be Hughes on the second effort. He's going to pick up 3 or 4, and that's going to be it.
He just blow the whistle. My goodness.
Yeah, it looked like a rugby scrum there for about 10, 15 seconds, and finally a whistle called. I mean, no one was going anywhere.
Yeah, again, up the middle, maybe 3 yards, probably 2.5 on Jared Hughes up the middle, just nothing there.
9:06 to play, second quarter. Parker Pettit, third-year starter at quarterback, of course. One man in his backfield, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. He rolls to his left. He's looking. He's throwing deep. He turned around and it's caught in the Bengal territory and out of bounds up to the 40-yard line. That's Hunter Garcia on the big gain, and the Bulldogs get something going. Garcia all the way down to the 40-yard line. Go ahead.
37 yards on that nice little route there by Garcia. Does a great job this time hauling it in. And a huge play there, a much-needed play for the Bulldogs, 37
Absolutely.
yards.
So 1st and 10 at the Bengal 40-yard line. See if the Bulldogs get some points here before halftime. Pettit takes the snap, hands it off to Brewster, right side. Cody cuts back. It's about 4.
Yeah, good job that time getting to the outside and then seeing a nice hole open up off to the right side, but really closed down quickly by the middle linebacker for the Bengals, number 34.
Pettit looking at the sidelines for the play. It's brought in. Guinea has trips to his left, takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws left, and they set up a screen for Garcia. He makes the catch, and he's just going to get short of a first down to see what how many yards they give him. About another 3 or maybe 4 yards. So it'll be third down and about 2 for the Bulldogs. Ball down to the Bengal 32-yard line, so they call it 3rd and 2. 7.5 to go before halftime. Pettit over center. 2 men in the backfield. Takes a snap, keeps it himself. He faked it to Benefield. He gets to about the 30. It's going to be close to a first down. It'll depend on the spot, of course.
Should get it out towards that 30-yard line. They're going to call him a little bit short, which is, boy, not a very good spot there for Pettit.
No, it really isn't. It's about a half a football short. So 4th and inches for the Bulldogs. Wes Benefield is in the backfield. He scored a touchdown for Sandpoint in this formation last week. See if they hand it off to him. Pettit over center, of course. Max Frank is also in the backfield. He takes a snap. It's to Benefield. He's got the first down. Pickup of about 3. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, give it to your big fullback there, Benefield, and he does a good job of this. Putting his helmet down and pads low and drives and gets 3 yards on a Bulldog first down.
I can't imagine trying to tackle that kid. I mean, he's as strong as a bull. He gets that momentum going, and, well, they needed a first down. The Bulldogs pick it up. Call it the 28-yard line. Again, Pettit over center. 1 man in the backfield, and he will hand it to him, and there's nothing doing on the first down carry. 2nd and 10.
Levi Ballison on that carry. And
Talk
again,
about a big, strong kid coming in there. But he had absolutely nothing as far as
lost
blocks.
a yard. Yeah, trying to run it up the middle again, Bob, and the Lewiston's right there making the stops.
So, yeah, they say that he actually lost a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Pettit again over center. Fakes it to Frank, rolls to his right, looking, throwing, and he throws an interception. It's picked off at the 30, returned to the 36-yard line. So ill-advised pass that time from Pettit. Perhaps he didn't see the defensive back, and it's going to be a turnover. Now the Bulldogs standing around as if there were a flag after the play, and it looks like the referees are discussing something of that nature. As it is, it's Bengals football.
It'll be after the interception for sure.
Their own 38-yard line. See if it's another roughing call or what. No indication yet. Referee still talking it over. And it's going to be a personal foul against the Bengals after the interception.
First down, Bulldogs. Actually, looks like they're going to call it before the interception.
Before the interception. What a
Maybe
break.
roughing the passer, if possible?
Yeah, it is roughing the passer is the official call. So instead of the interception, the Bulldogs get a massive break and will have 1st and 10 at the Bengal 15-yard line. And, Jay, that's the kind of turn of events that could change a ball game. Or turn it around, I should say.
Yeah, Bulldogs get lucky. Just an ill-advised fair pass by Pettit, but he's bailed out by the roughing the passer. And Bulldogs got new life.
Boy, a rare call of that nature for us in this district. At least in the decades I've been doing this.
Yeah.
Probably for many more before that. So 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the 15. It's going to be Pettit on a keeper, but whistles blow before it becomes an official play, and it's going to be against the Bulldogs. So 1 step up and 5 yards back.
Yeah, a little motion there before snap. Called the play dead. And Bulldogs now in 1st and 15.
With 5:26 to go, Bulldogs trail 20-0. Scoring update brought to you by Interstate Concrete, proud sponsor of Bulldog football for over 30 years. Interstate Concrete. 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Pettit back to pass. He throws. It is caught. Back to the original line of scrimmage is Garcia with a sliding catch. So they pick up 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 15. Bulldogs trying to get on the scoreboard before the intermission. 5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Taking their time.
Pettit taking the snap at the 15. Hughes is one man in the backfield. He will fake it to him and keep it. Parker on the run. Parker scampering around, gets a push from his lineman. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4, depending on the spot, of course. And it's going to be a big 3rd down for the Bulldogs, who are obviously in a 4-down territory.
Oh, absolutely. Again, just nothing happening there. It's a fake the hand off to Hughes, and again tries to run it up the middle, and nothing happening there. As the Bengals staying home and keeping their eye on Pettit. The Bulldogs are in a obviously 2-down territory in this 3rd and long here. 3rd and a long 8.
Scoreboard calls it 9. Pettit looking to the sideline again for the play. He will get it. Hughes in the backfield. He's got a couple of receivers to his left. See if he can get somebody open in the end zone. He takes the snap. He's looking right all the way. He is hit and dropped back at the 22-yard line. So good coverage by the Bengals in the secondary, and Parker just couldn't find anybody open. Eventually ran out of time, and it's going to be 4th and 18 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, looking to the right side, away from Max Frank and Ari Banner to the near side, and just no separation by the receivers to that side. Nothing happening, and Pettit just, just not really comfortable throwing that football. Should have almost thrown it away, but he gets sacked instead.
So 4th down and long. They bring everybody. He throws into the end zone and just overthrows Garcia, and he gets the flag. Hunter was looking at the referee, and he's like, are you going to call that? He held me, and the referee now concurs. So it's going to be a flag on the play, and
I don't know if it'll be enough for a first down.
It won't be. Of course, in the higher ranks, they would move the ball and give them a 1st and goal. But here in high school football, it's going to be 15 yards, and the Bulldogs needed 18.
They're going to go for a field goal? What in God earth are we doing here?
Referee's trying to figure out what in God's earth we're doing here. There we go. We're finally marching it off. I think one Guy with the ball didn't know what the call was, so they moved the ball down to about the 11-yard line.
Yeah.
Or it'll be 4th down again, and Luke Pertek coming in to attempt the field goal for the Bulldogs. This will be Luke's first appearance of the season for Sandpoint, and it's a 27-yard field goal. A bad snap, but he gets off a great kick, and it's good. What a solid kick by number 1, Luke Pertek, and the Bulldogs are on the board with 3:15 to go before halftime. It is 20-3. A great kick.
That was a great kick, and yeah, the bad snap there. Coming back to Jack Zimmerman, he does a good job of getting it on the bounce and then puts it down, and boy, nice kick there by I believe that might be the foreign exchange student.
Yeah, it is. He's from Germany.
Luke Pertek, yeah.
And obviously, I would assume, grew up playing soccer because he got all of that one. Solid kick, and the Bulldogs are on the board. 3:15 to go before halftime. Lewiston 20, Sandpoint 3. This scoring update brought to you by Jalapenos Mexican Restaurant for the finest Mexican food located on 2nd Avenue in Sandpoint. Jalapenos. I go there all the time.
You're everywhere all the time.
I don't go there as often as Chris Chadberg used to go. He was more of a jalapenos for dinner. I'm a jalapenos for lunch.
There you go. Dave Vermeer and the crew down there does a great job.
And they have a great meeting room in the back. That I have several meetings every month back in there, and it's a great place for that. Well, the Bulldogs on the board will kick it off. Kind of a relief to get on the scoreboard the way things have gone. Mostly the Bengals' way here tonight, and here's a kick. It'll be taking it down at about the 6-yard line, return up to the 15, to the 20, and to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will take over 1st and 10, and see if the Bulldogs can come up with a stop here.
Yeah, 3 minutes left here in play. They really haven't stopped the Bengals offensively. You know, they've been able to do really whatever they wanted. If they want to run the football, they run it. If they want to throw it, they throw it. Just a great start by Hottinger. He's 7 of 8 for 94 yards in the air with 1 touchdown, and he's also running the football. Got 35 yards on 3 carries.
Hottinger, he's just a junior, by the way. He will hand it off to number 5 near side. He's across the 30, 35, a Bengal first down up to near the 40-yard line on the first down play. But this offensive line here tonight, Jay, is getting off the ball.
Well, they are. They're fired up, and Lewiston showing some speed. Again, Chris Ricard, number 5, taking a direct snap at the running back as Hottinger trots back on the field, but he just takes off, runs right, and they do a great job of blocking that edge and picks up 11 yards.
Up in Bonners Ferry, the Badgers have kicked a field goal. They are dominating East Valley so far. It is 18-0. Here's a pass across the middle to a wide open receiver into Bulldog territory down to about the 41-yard line for number 24, James White. Well, interesting thing, James White's father, Jamie, played football at Washington State.
Yeah, Jamie, I know Jamie very well. Some basketball, AAU stuff back in the 2 years back.
1st and 10, Bengals into Bulldog territory. It's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to pick up close to first down yardage on the first down run. I think they're going to mark him a little bit short, so it'll be 2nd down and 2. His knee went down, so 2nd down and 2 down to the Bulldog 33-yard line. The good news is the clock is down to 2 minutes.
I don't think they're worried about the clock, the way they're picking up 10, 15, 20 yards every time they snap the ball.
Well, the Bulldogs are rooting for the clock to go faster. Hottinger hands it off our side, and here's a hole 30, 35, breaks a tackle, cuts back at the 20 to the 15, all the way down to about the 12, 13-yard line, and the Bengals are in business once again. It's going to be 1st and 10 at, they finally put the ball down at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Bengals, and as Jay was just alluding to, they've got plenty of time, 1:35 to go before halftime, leading by 17. Hand off to 24. He's got room outside, breaks a tackle, cuts back at the 5 and into the end zone. It is 26-3, Lewiston.
Yeah, I tell you what, Ryan Knowles is confused. He's running this defense, and he has no answer. Again, no containment for the Sandpoint Bulldogs defensive front, no containment to the outside. It's really get to the outside. Where's the hole? There's several of them, and Lewiston's just taking advantage of it and just munching up yards there in this first half.
This drive looked just too easy. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is no good off to the left, so there's that. 26-3. Bulldogs trailing by 23. We'll be back with your kickoff after this 60-second timeout.
Wherever you're headed, Columbia Bank has the people and resources to help you get there. Longtime experts, lifelong nice people, and real humans answering their phones. Columbia Bank is committed to providing all the services required to help build strong Northwest community. Recently awarded the J.D.
Maybe we'll just call the Badger
highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Northwest. Columbia Bank is also a proud supporter of local high school sports. Stop by any branch or check them out online at columbiabank.com.
For all your shopping needs, the place to go is Yolk's Fresh Market in Ponderay. They've got it all under one roof. An in-store bakery and deli, a meat department with certified Hereford beef and fresh seafood, a truly fresh produce department, your own in-house pharmacy, general everyday items for your home, office, or vehicle, a floral department, Nature's Corner, a quality, natural, organic food section. Yolk's is part of your life and part of our community. Yolk's Fresh Market.
Once again, doing something for the Bengals.
Well, it feels like the Bengals are the ones who've been running downhill, at least so far here tonight. The kickoff again to the Bulldogs. Return is on across the 20, 25-yard line to the 30 and almost the 35-yard line. So nice return for Sandpoints. I believe that was Joe Bohannick on the return. And the Bulldogs have 1 minute and 16 seconds to go, down by 23 here in the second quarter. And Jay, we'll just have to see what the Bulldogs can make some adjustments here at halftime. I know you're working on your jalapeno stat page for our halftime show. It'll be our Columbia Bank halftime show coming up here shortly from Lewiston. Parker Pettit alone in the backfield, takes the snap, rolls to his left, under pressure, throws, and it is a little bit overthrown for Hunter Garcia, incomplete. So set up a second down and 10. The Bulldogs operating at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, ball hit Garcia, just led him a little bit too far, but he had his hand up there, just bounced right off his hands, incomplete.
Glad you're along with us here on Rock 103, and of course, you could always download the Rock 103 app on your phone and take Bulldog football with you and the great music on Rock 103 anywhere you go. Up in Bonners Ferry, the Badgers, they're rolling so far tonight. They have the ball back late in the second quarter, leading 15-0. Bulldogs going deep, and it's complete. All the way down inside the 20-yard line is Connor Hinberg, number 17, on the reception as the Bulldogs go deep. And it is 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of Lewiston. And, Jay, I just don't think the Bengals saw that coming. The Bengals throw the long post pattern, and it works. Bengals call a timeout to adjust here, but as it is, 1 minute to go before halftime. 1st and 10, Bulldogs, they mark it at the 16-yard line. It is Lewiston 26, the Bulldogs 3, trying to punch one across before halftime. And this scoring update brought to you by 7B TV, your authorized dish retailer, locally owned, operated, and ready to help you. Lenny and the crew are proud sponsors of Bulldog Sports. 7B TV.
Yeah, nice job that time again. You know, Pettit's looking right, and he rolls back to his left and finds the wide open Hinberg just on a fly pattern down the middle of the field. He had he had his defender beat by 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah.
Ball a little bit underthrown, but wisely let the receiver make the catch and pick up some positive yards. But a big play there for the Sandpoint Bulldog offense. They really need to get back in this game here.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the Bengals 16. After the timeout, they are back out on the field. Just for some momentum, it'd be great for the Bulldogs to get a touchdown here. Pettit has one man in his backfield. One receiver to his left, everybody else in tight. He will take the handoff. He's going to keep it. He is across the 15. See if he gets a block. He gets down to about the 11, so give him a gain of 5 on the 1st down. And there's another timeout. Stops the clock with 52 seconds. Bulldogs call this one to stop the clock. And it will be 2nd down and about 5. Coming up at halftime, Jay, will have our Jalapenos stat page. Also, the Columbia Bank halftime show. We'll send it back to the studios probably for about 8-10 minutes and to see what Pat Murphy back in the studio has for us this evening. And we will do our best to keep you Badger fans updated on the going-ons up there. Last we heard, it is 15-0 Bonners Ferry, and they had the ball late in the 2nd quarter, playing against East Valley. Badgers so far in the season 4-0, off to a great start, and obviously playing well tonight from their opponent from Spokane. See if the Bulldogs can do here with 52 ticks left. 2nd down and 5, the ball at the 11-yard line. Referees discussing something before they let this play happen, and here we go. Pettit has Joseph Hughes back in the game. Pettit out of the shotgun. Vandenberg goes in motion. He hands off to, Pettit's going to keep it. Rolling to his right, rolling. He tucks it in at the 5. He dives for the end zone. I think he's going to be a little bit short.
Touchdown.
No, they call it a touchdown on the 2nd effort by Parker Pettit, and what a run. Folks, he was hit at about the 4-yard line, and he just went airborne in the far corner. The referee right there saw the ball cross inside the cone, and it's going to be a Bulldog touchdown. So, Jay, that's just what the Bulldogs needed heading into halftime.
Yeah, hopefully didn't leave too much time on the clock here for the Bengals offense.
Well, 41 seconds. We couldn't tell them to run any slower. Again, Pertek, the exchange student, back in, and again it's a bad snap and a perfect kick. And it's, I like this kid. He's looked great kicking here tonight. It's 26-10. We'll keep it right here this time. 41 seconds to go in the game. It's been all Bengals, but the Bulldogs showing moments here, especially on that drive on the long pass, and then the Parker Pettit great run for the TD, and 26-10. And this scoring update being brought to you by Ting Crazy Fast Fiber Internet, serving the greater Sandpoint area and proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics. Go to ting.com/Sandpoint for details. So the Bulldogs are set to kick off. Hopefully can keep the Bengals out of the end zone here and go into halftime down by just 16 and see what adjustments they can make at the half. Bulldogs just waiting for the signal to boot this one away. And here we go. 41 seconds to go, 2nd quarter. And here comes the kick finally. Then there's whistles just as the guy kicks the ball. And there's going to be flags, 2 of them on here on the near side. Offsides, I guess.
Looking to be that way, Bob. It's
So Lewiston bringing a change of personnel, bringing in so the offsides by the Bulldogs pushes them back a little bit on the kickoff. And
I don't think he did. He didn't wait for the whistle. I think that
Oh,
there's no
gotcha.
flag. They just didn't. He didn't wait for the whistle. You know, obviously, I don't think he speaks all that good of English. Maybe not confused. You know, just kind of figuring out the German transfer, foreign exchange student. Oh no, they did mark it back 5 yards now. But you never got no call here out here. You know?
No, these referees are not really telling us what's going on. I remember down in Rexburg, they actually had mics on the referees. It was like being on TV. It was great. Anyway, we're going to assume that he kicked it before the whistle. So now he's waiting patiently. He's all the way back to the 35-yard line. What was weird, though, about after the penalty, the Bengals brought out about 6 new guys. You don't see that.
I think they had their hands team in there, maybe
I guess.
an onside or something. But
so Pertek gets it off. Nice kick down to about the 7-yard line. And a return up across the 25 to the 30, 31 or 2-yard line. And the Bengals will now have 35 seconds to work with before halftime.
Yeah, look for them. Hottinger's been hot in the air so far. He's 8 completions out of 9 attempts for 114 yards. So it's the secondary is going to be tested here here with the last 35 seconds here in the half.
8 o'clock on the nose. This is a KSBT in Sandpoint, KBFI in Bonners Ferry, and Rock 103 FM. Pitch out to the right across the 30, 35-yard line, knocked out of bounds, stops the clock with 29 seconds to go.
Jelnick gets about 2 yards on that carry.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 after the short gain. Hottinger back to pass, looking, throwing, has a man open and near midfield, and it's going to be a Bengal first down as the receiver just dropped in to a neutral zone there in the zone defense and was wide open. Easy pass and catch, and 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. Let's call it the 47-yard line. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Hottinger rolling to his right, looking deep. Doesn't throw it, now under some pressure, and then throws it short. It is caught for a gain of about 2 on the first down play. Clock down to 1 second, and the Bengals called a timeout, so they'll get one more play, most likely Hail Mary time. Ball resting right at midfield after the short gain.
Yeah, Hottinger looking to go deep, try to find James White, the athletic tight end there for the Bengals down the field, but he was double teamed. Nice job by the corner and the free safety to get over the top, and really no place for Hottinger to throw until he dumped it off to Jelnick for a short gain there on that play.
So let's see what the Bengals come up with. They lead it by 16, 26 to 10. Again, in the Bonners Ferry, it is 18 to nothing after Blake Rice kicked a 35-yard field goal for the Badgers. So 18-0 Bonners Ferry, heading towards halftime up there as well.
Get back. They're going to flood that left side. Looks like they're going to go.
So last play of the second quarter, barring a penalty, and thrown off to the left side. They try to come back to the quarterback where it's caught, and he's knocked out of bounds, so no harm, no foul. It is halftime here in Lewiston, where it's been mostly Bengals, surprisingly, so far here tonight. And once again, apologize for you fans in Bonners Ferry tuning in on KBFI here this evening. We're unable to bring you the Badger play-by-play. I'm doing my doggonest
$500 a month. And that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Wherever you're headed, Columbia Bank has the people and resources to help you get there. Longtime experts, lifelong nice people, and real humans answering their phones. Columbia Bank is committed to providing all the services required to help build strong Northwest community. Recently awarded the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Northwest, Columbia Bank is also a proud supporter of local high school sports. Stop by any branch or check them out online at columbiabank.com.
All right, we are back, Bengal Field. Bob Whitty, Jay Vandenberg along with you here on 1450 KBFI Bonners Ferry. 97.1 KSBT in